Two fat guys in a little truck. Two fat guys in a little truck. Two fat guys in a little truck. Food review.
All right, we're back. Two fat guys in a truck. Food review.
Hi, how you doing? We're here with, what's your name?
Patience Buckbold of Grape Leaf Cafe in Lancaster.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
So we came in, we seen the thing online about Pakistani food, so we come up here. She's sharing a little bit about it. We're like, wow, this is actually pretty amazing. So we wanted to get her to share a little story before we review the
Yeah.
food.
So how did this come about today?
So this is really just an opportunity for women to showcase their talents and where food is their love language. So this was started as a pop-up in 2018 where I provide the space and the food and the opportunity for the women to cook, and then they just come in and cook, and I get it out there at pop-up events, local events, community events. We do catering, special private events. It's just an opportunity for the women to let you try their cuisines of their countries.
That's awesome.
But just a question. All right, so I see there's a lot of different news articles here. One says speaking the love language. You said you're a caseworker, right? And
Yeah, I'm a social worker.
what made you think about, all right, this is these ladies' love language? How did you know this? Or
So the woman that inspired me, she's from Syria, and we've been good friends for about 12 years. As long as I've lived in Lancaster, she's been resettled here in Lancaster. And I just noticed there was like not an opportunity for her to kind of feel like she was really part of the community in terms of giving back, like working outside of the home. And so, but I was always met with food, tea, biscuits, a whole meal, just when I would stop by for 5 minutes or 2 hours. And so I realized that food is a lot of different cultures' love language, and a lot of times, anytime you go there, you're just greeted with some kind of food as thank you for coming to visit me, or that's just in our culture we don't always do that. There's so many times that we just are in such a hurry, and it's always just that it takes that time to slow down and just have a cup of tea or have a biscuit. And so I realized that a lot of these women could showcase their cuisine, and people
Right.
probably really enjoy that. And I let the women cook like they're cooking at their dinner table.
Right.
They create their menu, their heat volume, like this is a really spicy meal, but I say cook it like you're cooking at your dinner
Right,
table.
yeah,
Don't
so
make
you're-
it Americanized. People are coming for that cultural experience.
Right.
Yeah.
So food is like a platform for connection.
Absolutely,
Definitely.
absolutely. It's that sense of community. It's a feast of cultures.
Right.
and you're definitely, I'll say this about you. I just met you, and I know you're an encouraging person, and you're probably inspiring a lot of these women and empowering and helping change their lives.
Yeah, and it's the same for me. Like, I feel like it's a partnership. It's an equal partnership because, like I've mentioned before, I don't really enjoy cooking. It's not one of my strengths. But again, I provide the network to get this food out there.
Right.
And so, again, it wouldn't work without the food, and it wouldn't work with these connections. So it's an equal partnership that the women and I have together. So it's really a great working
That's
environment.
awesome.
And we have lovely youth that we hire from the local high school and college that just, it's a really neat connection.
And you said you do something else with the ladies?
Absolutely. So we have an empowerment center, Grape Leaf Empowerment Center, which is right up the street from here, that serves our refugee and immigrant families after the 90 days of resettlement. So I'm a social worker, and so we do case management. Our focus will be mental health services that are culturally informed for our families. But it's really, we're open 2 days a week. Right now it's all volunteer. We don't have any funding, so I'm in there, and I have about 50 families that I'm working with.
Right. If if anybody's watching and they'd like to contribute or help you in any way, is there something that maybe some viewers can do if they really want to help this project in a certain way?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're ever interested, please look at our website at www.grapeleafcenter.com, or you can send me an email at grapeleafcafe@gmail.com or grapeleaf717@gmail.com. And we really just have volunteers that do some transporting, ESL classes, donating supplies in your home that you no longer need. We have some small funding that comes in, but it's not enough to like provide for salaries and things like that. So right now we're just very gracious for the community that supports us in the church. Even though it's not a religious organization, we are in the basement at a church, and we actually have 2 locations.
Okay,
so
awesome.
We have 2 locations for the Empowerment Center.
Oh, nice.
All right. So today we have some Pakistani food.
Absolutely, and it's delicious. It's flavorful. It's spicy.
All right, let's show them some of this.
Yeah.
Wow. So everything looks delicious. Do you know what any of these are?
Yes,
These
it
dishes?
is. So the first dish there is it's just the mixed vegetables. But then the next dish is the chicken korma. And then that's the anda shani, which
Okay.
is the chickpeas. And then we
Obviously have some
rice
rice.
and beans. And then we have like a cucumber carrot salad, but it has like a lemon. It's just to offset some of the heat.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then,
Looks amazing.
The raita, which is just with coriander, mint, and yogurt, and then we have naan bread, and then we have rice pudding.
Oh wow.
And, Pakistani chai tea.
Awesome.
So we always have,
wow.
yeah. So we always let the women kind of create the main course, and then they pick a dessert, and they usually have like some kind of chai tea. There's variations from all different cultures, but chai is
popular.
something- Yep, chai is very
I
popular.
love chai tea.
It's
I'm gonna try
very
everything except the carrot.
No, I'm gonna try that too.
It's very good.
All right, cool. All right, guys, we're gonna get some food here, and then we'll be back. Thanks. We're here. We're back.
We got this food here, so we're out, propped up on the truck, about to try this. First thing I'm gonna try is this mini bread stuff.
It's naan or something.
Mm.
I think it's more like to dip the sauce in. Oh yeah, this everything looks good. I'm gonna try this chicken. The chicken's very flavorful and spicy.
Is it like spicy delicious?
No, I think it's perfect amount of spice.
Pakistani food here.
Wow. Everything's got a little heat to it.
I like that. All right, I'm gonna try this bean with egg type stuff. See what that's hitting for.
I'm gonna try this mint dressing, or it almost looks like tzatziki sauce, but it's supposedly has mint. Wow.
We're out here just like, wow, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Eating this food,
And we
right?
can't really explain it what it is. It's Pakistani food. I've never had Pakistani food, but I've had Indian food, and kind of the spice reminds me that of like this.
Yeah.
So,
I just want to say, even if this food review ain't the best, I think what that lady said was the best. You know what I mean? She
Right.
said, more, like, we came up to review Pakistani food, but I was more impressed by that. I mean, I'm impressed by the flavor and the taste of this food.
it's amazing. It's really
But
good.
I just want to say again and brag on her. I'm impressed with that lady's doing, really helping to impact and change these ladies' life. So I hope maybe y'all will try to review some of her food, check it out sometime, because this right here
Yeah.
might be one of the best reviews we've done.
And it goes to show you, whether we're in Kensington or whether we're doing our food review in Newark, if you're out and you're meeting people, it seems like Lancaster. Oh, yeah, we're coming from Newark. We're in Lancaster right now. It seems like, you can always meet somebody who's trying to help people and do the right thing. And if you're wondering, like, I'd like to help people and I'd like to do the right thing, through organizations like this, I'm sure if you contact them or contact us, you can find people that are that you can link up with and help people out. It feels good to help people, and there's a lot of people who need it. You know what I mean?
And sometimes, I'll just say this, you don't have to have money. You don't have to be with an organization to help somebody. You might help somebody, like seeing somebody sad and just being like, just giving them a kind word and just saying, hey, I just want to let you know, like he was saying about his son, comes up in the morning and sees him and just comes up and gives him a hug or says to his mom, you're so beautiful. Doing something like that might change somebody's life as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful, guys. So, we see a lot of things in life, but kindness definitely sticks out the most when I see it because it's special. You know what I mean? Just is.
This food, man, is so good. You know what?
Really, man.
I'm gonna try this drink real quick.
Chai tea?
Yeah. So this is the chai tea. I love chai flavor. I'm not a big fan of tea, but I like chai. Yeah, that's really good. I usually like the chai freezes from like Wegmans and stuff. This chai tea, man, this stuff is banger.
Wow.
It's got some heat to it, man.
Also, if you have access to different cultures' foods, get out there and try some, yo. If you're down the street from an Indian place you've never eaten at, or Pakistani, or Caribbean, we did that Haitian place not long ago in Philly. You taste flavors that are brand new to your mouth, and instantly it's like, oh, I've never had this, but I will have it again.
All right. Well, this is 2 fat guys in a truck. Maybe you don't appreciate us this eating, but I hope you appreciated what the lady said and what she's doing, because that right there is a beautiful thing, man. That's a real beautiful thing.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep. God bless you on this Sunday.
Fat guys in the truck, food review. Yeah.